Alright, what's up all my invisible corporation friends? I am the Dragon God of Gaming, Editor-D.Dragon, and welcome to the WWE Weekly Round Up, where we go down the list of all the things from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, and, you know, I rate them from what I liked and what I didn't like. So, we're going to start off with Raw, then go to SmackDown, then go to NXT. So first off, we're going to start with the opening segment. Brock Lesnar comes out to, gloat and celebrate his Money in the Bank victory. I can't even call that a victory. I'm going to call it a last minute walk in, grab, and leave. Obviously, with Brock Lesnar out there, obviously it wasn't long before Seth Rollins came out demanding that he puts the Money in the Bank contract up against him. And then Kofi Kingston comes out and tells Beast to, he wants to fight the best, and comes out and says, hey, get that contract out on me. Kofi, you don't want that, I'm sorry. But otherwise, everything goes according to plan. Paul Heyman, obviously, taunts them as much as he can. That happens. It's a well-rounded segment. I kind of liked it. So, otherwise, good opening to Raw. Next up, Braun Strowman versus Sami Zayn. Yeah. This is a thing. This match wasn't, a whole good match, seeing as fit that it was just a one-sided, holy crap assault on Sami Zayn, because, Strowman got kicked out of the Money in the Bank match, so obviously Sami Zayn was going to get it sometime or another. So what happened was Sami Zayn got power slammed half to death by Braun Strowman. That's all you need to know. Strowman won. Of course he did. So otherwise, that's what happened. It wasn't a really good match. It was just a one-sided assault. So yeah. Next up, Kathy Kelly was trying, I believe her name, I don't know her name, I'm sorry, Kayla Braxton, I believe her name is, was called out the Freak, Lars Sullivan, and was trying to interview him about his reign of dominance. Then the Lucha House Party comes out and took revenge on what happened at Money in the Bank. Basically, and basically meaning Lars Sullivan went and destroyed these men at Money in the Bank. And I guess they got a leg up a little bit on the Lars Sullivan, so it looks like this is going to be a thing going forward. It wasn't that great. It wasn't that good. A couple botches, and, it's the way it is. So, it wasn't really good. Next up, Cesaro versus Ricochet. The match was absolutely beautiful. As I said, anytime you have someone like Ricochet in the match, it's going to be beautiful from start to finish. But why are they burying the... I can't even say that. Why are they burying the crap out of my man Ricochet? Why are they doing that? Like, he just got there and he's already losing to Cesaro. Good lord, man. He's been going on singles runs, and all he's been doing is getting the short end of the stick. Come on now. Otherwise, it was a really good match. Cesaro caught Ricochet midair. Wicked clothesline all the way down. Then afterwards, he picked him up, neutralized him to the ground, and just for a good victory. So, it wasn't that bad of a match. I liked it, so that's where we're going. Alright, next is the segment with Roman Reigns talking on the microphone about his match coming up at Super Showdown against Drew McIntyre, I believe. Oh no, he's going up against Shane. But this is what starts it. But Shane McMahon comes out and interrupts and talks crap to Roman Reigns. Again, Shane McMahon is good on the mic. He's been good for years, but still, he does not know how to cut a halfway decent promo. And Roman Reigns is more about action instead of talking. That's why Seth Rollins is usually the talker. Like during the Shield, that's why. But otherwise, all they did was talk crap about each other. saying how Shane McMahon's the best in the world and yada 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 yada. But that leads to the match that's going to be happening at Super Showdown, Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon. So that's going to happen. So, otherwise, this wasn't a really good promo. I hated it. I didn't like it. No. Alright, next. The Usos versus The Revival. Wow. What do you guys say about this? This was carnage. I liked it. It was a really good match. Obviously, the Usos are really good. And the Ring Revival is very underrated and very heavily underused as, you know, good wrestlers. But they make tag team wrestling look good. And the Usos well on that. But anyway, the finish ended after a messed up DDT to the side by Dawson onto, I believe, Jey Uso, who took out Jey Uso. When he got back into the ring, Scott Dawson, you know, held the tights of Jimmy Uso, and, you know, after a roll up and held him down for the win. Actually, it's not a bad end to the match. It was a really good match, and if you're gonna be chicken craps, then this is gonna be chicken craps. So, really good match. I liked it. Revival beats the Usos. That's how this is gonna work. All right, I'm on the Bliss with Becky Lynch. Now, a lot of people come out like Nikki Cross, sorry, Lacey Evans, and the Iconics. I don't even know why they're out there. No one knows why, but I guess it happened. Alexa Bliss kind of got, you know, upset that people were, you know, going into her show. Nikki Cross was supposed to be out there. I mean, she won a lot of matches for Alexa Bliss, so, but I don't understand why the Iconics and Lacey Evans was out here. Lacey obviously lost, so have her do something else. She was not ready to be in that spotlight. You just brought her up to the roster. I can understand if she goes after, you know, something, but she shouldn't have been next in line. And the Iconics, there's no tag teams. Why are you out here? But it wasn't really good. But it came into an impromptu match, but this wasn't good. Which, again, as I said, impromptu match, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross versus Lacey Evans and the Iconics. The match itself was kind of exactly like the promo. Decent, but not, you know, too good. Becky Lynch had pinned Billie Kay, actually after a top rope leg drop, so not bad. But I think that they were really trying to cover Alexa Bliss's concussion issues, and they really wanted her to be in the ring a little bit, but she can't really do much, so I can understand that. So I don't know why you have her out here like that. Otherwise, let's go on to the next event here. We got the introduction of the new title, which everyone knows by now is the 24/7 Championship. Out of all the belts, you chose a 24/7 belt. So this is basically a comedy belt. WWE. Your ratings plunge, and you bring more comedy acts. No wonder why people want to switch to AEW. I don't blame them. But anyway, the 24/7 Championship was, you know, put up, obviously, and the rules, stipulations of the 24/7 Championship is kind of like the old Hardcore Championship, which did not deserve that. Anybody can win at any place, any time of the hour, as long as they have an official. And the first winner, and this is how you know this title was going to be a comedy title, because the first person to hold the title was Titus O'Neil, and that was after superstars had to run from the locker room to the arena, into the ring, and pick up the belt and run. Titus O'Neil was the first win first. And not even 2 minutes later, not even, about 30 to 40 seconds after he held the belt, Robert Roode, aka Bobby Roode, rolled him up, became the second ever champion. And then later on, R-Truth tricked him by trying to say he could get him into a car. There was official inside. He rolled Bobby Roode up. I think knocked him unconscious first. But he rolled Bobby Roode up and gained a 1, 2, 3. And right now, R-Truth is the only man who's holding the title. Positive right now. So, there's already been 3 champions in the space of like 20 minutes. Oh, my head. Otherwise, it wasn't very good. Why, WWE? Why? Alright, next up. The Miz versus Drew McIntyre. Obviously, with the help of Shane McMahon, the Miz lost. And, it was just horrible. What's up with this match? I don't even want to talk about it. Just McIntyre wins. The end. It's bad. Okay, next. No disqualification match. Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston versus Baron Corbin and Bobby Lashley. Now, Kingston and Rollins beat Corbin and Lashley. Obviously, hitting the Trouble of Paradise on Baron Corbin because, you know, he loses consistently. I don't even know why you put him in any big roles now. Like, just he's a jobber. That's it. And he won via that. After the match, obviously, you know, obviously it's Baron Corbin and Bobby Lashley. They're gonna attack Kofi Kingston and Seth Rollins. They did. Brock Lesnar came out. T's cashing everything in. But obviously, Kofi Kingston and Seth Rollins was not gonna take the line down. They got back up and basically like, okay, come on, you know, attack us. He walked away. Obviously, that's the way it is. But it was a really good match to end off Monday Night Raw. Alright. So that was Monday Night Raw. Not bad. Oh. That was already very long. On to SmackDown. I'm going to go a little bit faster. Okay. Big E makes his return to the ring after a long hiatus. So, welcome back, Big E Langston. It was really good. Obviously, Big E was really happy about that. So, Big E came back. That's a really good thing. Okay, let's go back up. Next, Andrade versus Ali. Obviously, Mustafa Ali is really underrated in the ring. Andrade Cien Almas is absolutely really stunning in the ring. And obviously, with his manager, Selena Vega at his side, he's just talented as all hell. But as a result, Ali pinned, defeated Drew Andrade Cien Almas after barely aborting a counter loss. Okay, but he was able to like cradle up, like in some weird way, cradle up Andrade Cien Almas, cradled him up and pinned him for the 1, 2, 3. After a really, really good match, a back and forth contest, it was really good. So Ali, now he's finally getting some wins back. That's awesome. All right, Mandy Rose versus Carmella. This is basically a no contest match. Really, Mandy Rose versus Carmella wasn't really good to begin with. They tried to disguise Carmella tried to help disguise R-Truth as a woman, even though she's wearing the 24/7 championship on him. But a lot of people came down and, you know, interrupted the match to go out for R-Truth, obviously hunting the belt. So it came to a no contest, so it didn't really do much. Kofi Kingston versus Sami Zayn. Kofi Kingston defeated Sami Zayn, I believe, by the Trouble in Paradise. Believe so. Yep. Reversing the Blue Thunder Bomb into the Trouble in Paradise. Yep. Obviously, Paul Heyman came out, started, you know, talking down to Kofi Kingston about how very soon Brock Lesnar is going to cash in. Still don't understand why he's the Money in the Bank holder, like WWE You want to have people like interested in your sport. Stop doing the same damn things consistently. No wonder why people hate it. But the one thing is, the New Day didn't see that Dolph Ziggler was back. He came and attacked Kofi Kingston, dismantling the man, badly beating him up with steel posts, steel chairs, and all that. Kofi Kingston had to be stretched out the building. Otherwise, it was a really good match. So, yes. Alright. Next match. Bayley and Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair and Lacey Evans. The new SmackDown Women's Champion came into this match. Really good match. Kind of like earlier, how the victory came about is that Bayley caught Charlotte with an inside cradle, pinning her up for the 3 count, just in a weird way and the Queen was trying to kick to get out, but obviously did not work. So still, other than that, it was a really good match. Obviously, you had 3 of the 4 horsewomen in the match. It was gonna be good. So otherwise, it was a really good match. Next up, Dolph Ziggler explains why he beat up, Kofi Kingston. Basically saying, hey, they were jealous. He was jealous of the WWE champion, and he wanted to take him. He wanted that kind of thing with him. He wanted the title, and he wants a WWE championship match at the WWE Super Showdown. So otherwise, it was a really good promo. Dolph Ziggler is a master on the mic, so obviously it was really good. So, yeah. Okay, last but not least, the main event comes around for Roman Reigns versus Elias with Shane McMahon at his side. Sorry, guys. It's 6:27 a.m. and I am tired. But otherwise, Reigns defeated Elias. Seriously. But Shane McMahon, obviously distracted the referee, obviously, for someone like everyone else to attack and, cheat and all that. Elias tried to use the guitar against Roman Reigns, tried to attack him, and he got hit with a spear. Just destroyed by a spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns defeated Elias by pinfall. But after that, Shane McMahon tried to attack Roman Reigns. He got hit, but obviously got hit by the Claymore kick by Drew McIntyre, because we have no idea why Drew McIntyre is even in with something like this. He should be off doing something, anything else but this. But who knows? WWE is just fickle with all that. Alright, but that was SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, on to the last but not least, NXT. Okay. First off, to start the opening segment, obviously there was some tension between the Undisputed Era and the NXT champion, the NXT champion Johnny Gargano. I had to think about that real quick. And Matt Riddle. Obviously tensions were high. Obviously, the Undisputed Era attacked Matt Riddle, and obviously, and later in, his rib cages were hurt. So yeah. So that basically pushed to the main event, which we're gonna get to in a few. Alright, but here we got Mansoor versus Sean Maluda. Newcomers, no matter who they are or if what kind of stuff they are, they're gonna be really good regardless, and it's just no different. These guys tore the house down and they did really good, but the end came when Mansoor picked him up and did a twisting suplex. Don't really see that stuff. A twisting suplex, planting Sean Maluda for the 1, 2, 3. Sean Maluda pinned he pinned Sean Maluda, sorry. Alright, one of the highlights of the night. The Velveteen Dream meets Tyler Breeze. Prince Pretty. Tyler Breeze comes back into NXT, the original one of the original NXT guys. He came in, he joined in on the fun, and was talking down to Velveteen Dream, basically saying like, you can't beat me, like you're just a carbon copy, you're a ripoff of Tyler Breeze, and she knows you want to be me. And what happened was the Dream basically talked down to Tyler Breeze, and basically said like, okay, how about this is your only chance, how we take a selfie with the champ. And what Tyler Breeze did, he was like, okay, the thing about a selfie, and he said something, and I forget what it was, and then he busted the phone over Velveteen Dream's head, basically making a statement. Excellent, it was so good. Alright, next up we have Candice LeRae versus Reina Gonzalez. The big Reina Gonzalez, who abstained by Stan the Lariat Hansen. It was a really good match. Obviously, it came down to the wire for Candice LeRae, who did arguably what's called a lion salt to pin the much bigger Reina Gonzalez after taking out her frustrations on the injured arm of Reina Gonzalez. So obviously, as I said, the ending came with a basically aforementioned lion salt to win the match. But what capped off the match was Shayna Baszler, Marina Shafir, and Jessamine Duke came out and attacked Candice, and beating her down. Obviously, like blah blah blah. I don't understand why they're doing that. They don't need to do that. And then Io Shirai came out with a kendo stick and just starts whipping, caning, destroying, beating these women down, and knocking Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir out the ring. In the process, leaving one person, Shayna Baszler, in the ring, and just took out all her frustrations, just caning the crap out of Shayna Baszler until she was pulled out by the other two horsewomen. So, really good match. It was a really good match, and then followed by a really good, spot. So, I liked it. Okay, here we go. The main event, Matt Riddle and Johnny Gargano versus Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the Red Dragon. Now, obviously, these matches are really good. You have a tag team specialist in Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, and you have a very heavily trained Matt Riddle, and the heart and determination of Johnny Gargano. So obviously, this match came to a really good conclusion. The match came to an ending when Adam Cole tried to interfere, and Johnny Gargano got sidetracked and attacked Adam Cole by diving out the ring onto him and started beating him down. Roderick Strong came out of nowhere and attacked the injured ribs of Matt Riddle, which was actually attacked the entire match, and picked him up, slammed him onto the ring apron, threw him in for the not the Doomsday Device, but the high and low maneuver, the knee into the face with the leg sweep for the 1-2-3 on Matt Riddle. So Matt Riddle and Johnny Gargano lost. The Undisputed Era won. And afterwards, the Undisputed Era, all four of them attacked Johnny Gargano and Matt Riddle. So yeah, actually, it was really good. And that highlights the Matt Riddle going after, I believe, Roderick Strong, and Adam Cole going after the NXT Championship, which is held by Johnny Gargano at NXT 25. NXT 20, sorry. So, I guess that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of the WWE Roundup for this week. Hope everyone enjoyed today. It was a lot of fun. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of this week's shows. Was there anything that you liked, anything that I missed? Let me know down in the comments below, and I would love to hear. Anyway, hope everyone enjoyed today. But anyway, on the left-hand side, at the end of the video, you guys can see one of the last things I did. Go check it out if you guys want to. Also, on the right-hand side of the screen, there is the subscribe button. Please subscribe to the channel. We're looking to get more subscribers. And if you are a YouTube creator and want to join in with us, you know, leave us a message. We're looking for new talent, new people that want to come in and join to make some videos with us. So, if you want to join in, let us know. But anyway, hope everyone enjoyed today. But anyway, good gaming, happy hunting, and I'll see all you Dragon Links back inside the world of WWE. Hope you guys enjoyed today, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Gaming Dragon action. Peace.